What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another war report here on Cloudwing Valley. This is Conqueror's Blade Season 7, The Wolves of Ragnarok. It is Saturday, May 22nd, 2021. I am Augolia, the leader of Augolia. Feel free to reach out to me and chat with me anytime. If you got any kind of news tips or anything that you want me to share, please feel free to reach out. That said, I don't really participate in the salt war that's going on over there on the right side of my screen, so don't try to drag me into the salty business. Thank you, Footpotter. Really appreciate you. Also, thank you for the Discord support this week. That helped us keep our little banner. So thank you. Let's go ahead and jump on to some announcements. We have a couple things coming up. First of all, Imperial Dawn, which is the next phase, starts Monday, May 31st. That is pretty much the final days. It's counting down. The final battle happens on Saturday, June 12th. That's the last chance for a crown. And then Monday, June 14th, the celebration period begins. That's usually 2 weeks of drill mode, filling your pockets up with all the silver, getting ready for the next season. That's where you want to craft all your siege weapons for the next season, because you won't have them for the first 5 weeks of the new season. Won't be any purple siege available, so craft it up while you can. And then one other big important thing, we were told this week that next Saturday is going to be a drill mode. So whatever you take on Tuesday is staying through Saturday. So just go out there, get some money on the Saturday runs. You just go around, farm all the fiefs, try to get the ones that have the full stack of cash. And yeah, it's smash and grab time, guys. I think the first stop this week should be over in the Borderlands. If you guys remember on Tuesday, this is pretty much what happened. We had a bunch of new players on the field joining up here. Well, that quickly changed. Yellow Turbans decided to take a lot of it back. We do still have 3 little spots there. Soul Holding Land, the Vigilantes, and the Vietnam Guild. They have secured a place over at Gensrick. On the battles menu, there you go. Had a whole bunch of battles. Pretty much predominantly YT taking over all the land. I did see that House of Lords and some other Varangian Guard were in entirely different regions. Midway Kings, entirely different regions. So I'm not sure if anyone was defending. I didn't really get a chance to see any of those battles. But for the most part, it looked like a lot of them weren't home. Down on the south end of the Borderlands, this is what it looked like on Tuesday. And here we are today. YT again taking back some of their old land. Server Transfer still owns 3 properties down there. Keepers of Light still own a property. Taking a look at the battles for the south area. Predominantly, it was YT taking stuff. Server Transfer did take some stuff from Murder. Atlas took a bunch of stuff from Murder. Nightmare lost 1 to Atlas. 2 to Atlas. And pretty much Murder lost most of its stuff down there. Looking at the houses of the Borderlands, we have these fine few houses. Digital order with 13,350. Thank you for the subscription, buddy. Appreciate it, Salt Lord Smoke. Radiance with 9,750. Atlas with 1,500. Server Transfer with 450. Vigilantes with 300. Keepers of Light with 150. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Twisted. And then Nanman is 150. Oh man, you guys are trying to hype train me again. That's fun. Alright, so looking at the prosperity. Here we go. We're sitting at 41%. Still in a decline. There's not much we're going to do about it, guys. This is going to fall. There's just too much land owned by YT, not enough support building it up, not enough thief quests being turned in. Things are just on the downgrade over there. It started with 43,150. Current influence is 35,650. Negative 7,500 prosperity. Fort level is 2. There's actually some level 1 forts. Breaks my heart, guys. Breaks my heart. Cuts me deep. The town level is 4. The village level is 1. The top thief in the region is Britia, which just got promoted today. I saw that radiance when that flipped over. That was a beautiful thing. Thank you for upgrading that back to the place where it began. That's at least nice. If it could get to 7, it'd be even nicer. Hint, hint. All the villages are at level 1. Taking a look at the Borderlands Thief quests, there's a whole bunch of level 5 Thief quests over there. So 5 stars. Food quests are easy. Everybody can do these. All food nodes kick out food. Doesn't matter what color it is, it kicks out food. Let's go gather a bunch of food, turn it in. Super easy. That's 400 honor for you if you turn that in. The green copper is super easy. You can farm that just about anywhere. It's fairly easy to get your hands on. There's probably a good amount of it on the market too. Granite's a little harder to come by, but over there near Chaofang there are several stone nodes. So if one of those pops, you should be able to get it. Cowhide's very easy to find, very easy to get your hands on. And then the 4 stars are kind of a mixed bag. The officer medallions, if you do rebel camps a lot, you can probably do those. The uncommon ranged rebel kits you can probably do. All of those are fairly common when you do those rebel camps. But then again, if you live in the Borderlands, you're not doing rebel camps because there is no rebel camps in the Borderlands for some stupid reason. Pine timber is also fairly easy to get your hands on. It's very cheap to get your hands on, so you can probably complete that one fairly easy. Now we're going to jump over to Augolia. This is a very interesting twist tonight. So here's where we were sitting last Tuesday. And here's where we are tonight. So Murder managed to exfil the Borderlands, move their way on over here, and secure a town. So they managed to get a very nice town that's right in the middle of a pocket, has access to a lot of really nice resources. Right now, Murder would be a really good time to reach out to YT and make friends. That would be a really nice place for you guys to learn and grow and have a good, healthy group of people to learn from. Nightmare also grabbed one over at Hattervaros, and the Varangian Guard grabbed one over there at Cialstos. You guys can't call it back capping when you guys own 60% of the land. It's just capping at that point. I mean, come on. Seriously. You own 60%. It's just capping. Everything's your back. And Digital Order lost one to Nightmare. Murder lost one or took one from Digital Order. Radiance got one back after somebody took it from Digital Order. I did notice Digital Order starting to get a lot more feasts out there in Augolia, which is interesting. And then what's the deal with Augolia or Digital Order owning all the walls? Are they like your wall group? Do they just fight walls all day? It's really interesting. I was going through the list, and I'm like, wow, they own all the walls, don't they? I think Atlas owns a couple, but for the most part, Digital Order is the wall guys. Varangian Guard got one from Atlas. We'll see how long it lasts. So looking at the houses of Augolia, we have Radiance on top. Been there for weeks. 7,050. Digital Order, number 2 with 4,050. Atlas, number 3, 3,300. Nightmare with 450. Murder with 300. Varangian Guard with 150. Taking a look at the Augolia Prosperity. Free houses, 94%. Thank you very much. Llama Rosa, really appreciate it. Starting influence is 21,900. Current influence 19,500. Prosperity rating is negative 2,400 with a stable rating. It is the average fort level of 3, average town level of 3, and average village level of 1. Highest level towns in the entire region are 4. That goes for the strongholds or the walls as well. Highest level village is 1. Not a whole lot of growth over there. Taking a look for the race for Tilaveros, there is only one, Yellow Turbans. They are going to go fight Second from what I hear, for the Tilaveros, and that'll be a fierce battle. But I think Yellow Turbans might be able to prevail versus Second. Might. That's a big might. I do consider them Chuck Norris of Conqueror's Blade, so we'll see. Taking a look at the Fief quests, there are a total of 3 Fief quests this week. There is the Cal Copyright, which is very easy to get your hands on. 22,000 is a large amount of it, which can be a little cumbersome, but you should be able to farm it fairly easily. Over there on the right side, the 4-star quests are both green rebel kits, which you can get by doing rebel camps all the time. Super easy to get your hands on. Jumping on over to the south region. Here's where we sat on Tuesday. Here's where we sat today. Not a single fief owned by the cohorts. Yep, they all got taken away. A total of 2 fiefs flipped. You have digital order over the cohorts and digital order getting one back after it was lost by Radiance. Taking a look at the surviving houses of Anadolu, you have Radiance on top. 7,850 influence. Revival number 2, 7,800 influence. And then La Costa Nostra with 1,800 influence. Digital Order, 1,200 influence. And Spartan's Glory with 1,100 influence. Jumping over to the Prosperity rating. It is currently sitting at 44%, which is stable. Started at 22,200. Currently sitting at 19,750 for a negative 2,450 rating. We do have a group that has positive numbers of renown. Spartan's Glory actually has 4 fiefs for 50 renown. Top fief in the region is Bolin at level 6. We have several level 2 villages in the region. So good job on that. Slowly but surely rebuilding. Average fort level is 2, average town level is 3, average village level is 1. Now the fight for Regionopolis was pretty quiet tonight. I don't think I saw it open a single time. Radiance is currently sitting on the throne. Phoenix Legion could go in, but they didn't. And Yellow Turbans is steadily sitting there with plenty of influence to be able to re-enter. Taking a look at the fief quests, slightly better than Augolia. We have 2 5-star fief quests. Woo! Thank you for the hype train. We have the Elite Rebel melee kits, which suck. Nobody's going to get those. Sheepskin, however, you can definitely get that. Resindia has the food quest for 4-star fief quest. You can definitely get that. Last but not least, the fireball of a zone tonight. This zone was definitely on fire. Very first thing, like, we saw 6 o'clock roll around, and all of a sudden, like, half the world lit up. Everything was blinking, flashing. There was bombards used in the city fight, apparently. Apparently, they blew themselves up with it. Not naming any names, but yeah. People went to school on how to use bombards, and I have to say it probably was pretty exciting, regardless. Those fights were going all night long. But, you know, We'll see. Those cohorts up in Australia, they're another beast, man. I mean, I have not seen any cohort in the whole time I've been playing stand as tall and as strong as they are today. Very proud of those cohorts. I think that they're going to end up holding that city all season long. It'll be really interesting to see what goes on. This is where we were sitting on Tuesday. Let's check out where we're at today. There you go. As you guys can see, we saw Revival come up with Spartan's Glory, their crew. They came up north and started bringing a ruckus. YT came up and started messing some people up. There was a good fight over on Ostal between Hightower and I think it was Radiance. Might have been Digital Order. But that fight went on for quite a while. Ended up being Yellow Turbans on top. Then Vornair and Revival faced off over on Platland. That was going for a good 30 minutes. And then Revival went down and decided they were going to go poke no evil. And they were fighting on Drywalder for the remainder of the night. So it was kind of an interesting night. They were kind of fielding people. I think they were testing the waters to see what they're going to need to bring. So if I was any of those people that was on the field this week, I would be looking at what they brought and expecting something bigger next time. It's going to be interesting to see how this all shapes out. There's definitely a lot of war going on in Ostaria this season. A whole lot of war. Taking a look at the battles that went down. These are all the kingdom changes. We have Radiance over Hightower on Ostal. Partisans who changed their emblem, make note of that, on Eisendorf over Hurt. Hurt pretty much got driven out of the land. I don't see any Hurt anymore. Radiance over Hightower. Atlas over Hurt. Knights Templar over Hurt. Speak over Cohorts. Speak over Digital Order. Vornair over Vidar. Spartan's Glory over Warborn. Spartan's Glory over Hightower. Digital Order over Hurt. Atlas over Hightower. Spartan's Glory over Hightower. Revival over Warborn. Spartan's Glory over Hurt. Varangian Guard over Speak. Knights Templar over Vidar. Revival over the Cohorts several times. And then Radiance over the Cohorts. Taking a look at the houses of Ostaria, there are still several that remain. We have Knights Templar in first with 3,200 influence, Goshkia with 2,650 influence, Speak with 1,950 influence, Here with 1,400 influence, Partisans with 1,350 influence, Vornair with 1,350 influence, Radiance with 1,200, Warborn with 1,050, Spartan's Glory with 700, Revival with 450, Atlas with 300, Varangian Guard with 150, and Digital Order with 150. Hopping on over to the prosperity rating, we're still sitting above 60% over in Australia, 61% to be exact. It's a healthy rating. We started at 16,500. We have 20,250. That's 3,750 over where it began. The average fort level is 5. The average village level is 6, or town level is 6. The average village level is 2. The top renown builders is Goshkia with 1,000 renowned. 7 fiefs. Knights Templar in second with 650 renown. Vornair with 450 renown. Here with 350 renown. And Warborn with 300. The top strongholds in the region are Drywalder and Platland. Both of them are level 7. Top villages in the region are Fallenberg, which is level 6, followed by Westweg, which is level 5. Taking a look for the war for Augolia, you have Valor and No Evil still facing off to be the contestants to enter that doorstep. They do have to face the cohorts, which are strong as hell this season. You are not going to get into Augolia simply by walking in the door. In fact, I don't even think the gate got breached today. You are going to have to bring it and bring it well, because those cohorts are something else. Hibernia is on the board, but we ain't pushing the city. We're not that dumb. But honestly, we're kind of rooting for the cohorts this season. They definitely deserve a win. They have been putting in the work this season, and I'm really proud of them. Taking a look at the top Ostaria Fief quests, There is a lot of them, guys. This is the beauty of having a region that has a lot of prosperity going on. Nordtal has that quest that nobody will ever turn in. Same with Das Bulwark. You can basically remove those two. The elite rebel officer belongings over at Elbogen is possible. You just got to farm a lot of roaming rebels. Limonite, fairly easy to do. Ostel and Elbogen both need it. Looking at the 4-star quest, Platland has a 20 Genet quest. That is like the easiest quest you can ever do. Like literally, there's a horse farm right next to Platland. You can just go over there, grab some horses, drop them off, easy 370 honor. Like it's so simple. And nobody wants their Genets, so you know people throw them away. You might as well just drop them off, get 370 honor, and you know get a troop you want. The rest of them are pretty easy if you do rebel camps. Siderite ores fairly easy to get your hands on. Not quite as easy as the copper alternative, but still fairly easy. Coarse cotton, that's a little bit of a work. There's not a whole lot of cotton in the region, but you can definitely find some on the market. Other than that, I mean, they're across the board fairly easy. Limonite's super easy to get your hands on. Like a lot of people have that stuff stockpiled. Hopping on over to the top 10 renowned builders. Goshki on top with 1,000. Knights Templar, second place 650. Bornair 450. Here 350. Warborn 300. Partisans 300. Speak 150. And Spartan's Glory with 150. Looking at the Alliance standings. We have Yellow Turbans with 60% of the world. That's 133 fiefs, 49,700 influence. Phoenix Legion, second place with 44 fiefs, 11,850. Valor in third, 4,250. No Evil in fourth, 3,350. Hibernia in number 5 with 2,650. Woodcutters with 1,350, Fabled Few with 300, and Primordial with 300. Biggest wins of the night, Yellow Turbans with 24 new fiefs, Phoenix Legion with 7 fiefs, Fabled Few with 1 fief, and No Evil with 1 fief. Biggest losses of the night, Storm lost 11 fiefs, Last Legion lost 10 fiefs, Primordial lost 6 fiefs, and Woodcutters lost 1 fief. Let's take a look at the top gains and losses. On a house basis, Digital Order gained 10 fiefs, Atlas gained 7, Radiance gained 7, Spartan's Glory gained 4, Server Transfer gained 3, Revival gained 3, Knights Templar gained 2, Nanman gained 1, Speak gained 1, and Ranking Guard gained 1. House of Lords lost 8, Murder lost 6, Hightower lost 5, Hurt lost 5, Nightmare lost 3, Fadar lost 2, Midway Kings lost 2, Warborn lost 2, Imperium lost 2, and Fenrir lost 1. Taking a look at the house standings, final lineup here. We have Radiance on top, 25,850 influence. Digital Order number 2, 18,750. Revival number 3, 8,250. Atlas number 4 with 5,100. Knights Templar with 3,200. Goshkia with 2,650. Speak with 1,950. Spartan's Glory with 1,800. La Costa Nostra with 1,800. And here with 1,400. Before we say farewell, I really want to give a warm thanks to all of the folks that have been supporting this stream. I really appreciate you guys showing up week after week. I am learning as I go, and I really appreciate the support. You guys have been a godsend through some of the hardest times of my life. So I really appreciate you guys being here and giving me something to look forward to. So thank you so much, Wise Guy, Obes, Cav, Foot Powder, Furhead, Adriana, Kane, Nixu, Tivo, and Zugi Zork. Thank you for supporting the Discord. I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you have any ideas, please feel free to let me know. To my data collection assistants of Insanity and Esmina, you guys would not believe the amount of help you guys have been providing. I would not be able to pull this off in an hour in between TW and the broadcast without your help. So thank you so much for helping me with all this. Yeah, I literally, when they took away my main features of how I used to do it and gave me this crap way of doing it, I was like, dude, I'm done. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off. But fortunately, these two people stood up and they said, let me help you. And they pulled me up and they said, let's keep going. The show must go on. And I have been so fortunate to have them on my side and help me put this all together. So thank you, you guys. Hats off to you. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.